Now note down what is Vyakhyanam. See, Bhashyam you have given. But what is Vyakhyanam? Padachhedaha padarthokti vigraho vakyayojana akshepasya samadhanam Vyakhyanam panchalakshanam. So Padachhedaha, when you take up a sotram, for that matter, any verse also. Vyakhyanam can be for in Shastram as well as in Kavyam and in Upaveda Darshana anywhere. So Padachhedaha, first of all, you have to split the words. Vruddhir Adaich, first sutram Panini. Vruddhihi Adaich is Padachhedaha, like that. Okay? Padarthoktihi. What is the artha of each pada? Padachhedaha Padarthoktihi. Then Vigraha. Vibhinnatvena graha jnanam vigraha. Vigraha means samasa is there. For example, what is the samasa popular? Rajapurushaha. This has been coming for the 20,000 years or so, or roughly, as far as I know. So Rajapurushaha is there. Then you will give vigraha. You will offer vigraha, Rajyaha Purushaha, Rajapurushaha, like that. That is called vigraha. Vakya Yojana. Then in Sanskrit, what happens is there is free word order. In Sanskrit, see, in English, etc., SOV, SVO, etc. are there. Rama gave a book to Sita, etc. like that. But in Sanskrit, what happens? Under Vriddhyadaichi first sutram itself, 111, Patanjali gives example, Aharamatram, Patram Ahara. So whether Kriyapadam is in the beginning and next comes the noun or vice versa, anyway you use the words. Chaitraha gacchati gramam. Gramam gacchati chaitraha. Gacchati gramam chaitraha. Gacchati chaitraha gramam. Anyway you put it. Three word order. Okay, in all languages it may not be there. So then Vakya Yojana is important. That means the words which are there in a sentence have to be put in an order. So you have to put in a proper order. The words in a verse or sotram or whatever it may be, the words are just to put like that. They may not be in an order. So you want an order. Here first comes karta, then karma, chaitraha is karta, gramam is karma, gacchati is kriya. Like that, in that order you have to put. This is Vakya Yojana. Then akshepasya samadhanam. Fifth one. Akshepa means a question. Somebody may ask a question, what is this, what is that? How this happens, how that happens. Why Mahabhashyam is called, only is called Mahabhashyam. Why Patanjali's work only is called Mahabhashyam? Why not Shankara Bhashyam, Purna Prajna Bhashyam, Sri Bhashyam, etc., etc.? That is an Akshepa. Akshepa means a question. Then Samadhanam. That then you will raise Ishti is actually declared by Patanjali, gives Ishti also, which is therefore it is called Akshepahasya Samadhanam. Got it? So Vyakhyanam is Panchalakshanam. These five things are discussed in a Vyakhyanam. Vividham Akhyanam. V is an Upasarga. It means Vividham. We may mean differently also. Okay. When you say Vidhava, Vigataha, Dhavaha, Yasyasa. Dhavaha means Bharta. Vigataha means gone. So there it is Vigataha. Vishishtaha sometimes. So here what happens is Vividham Akhyanam. Vividham means in English, the vividly it has come vivid. In English, that is from Vividha only. So Vividham Akhyanam was to say. Saying vividly. That means separating the things, that means the words in a Vakyam or Sotram or Pajyapadam and then offering the meaning, that is called Vyakhyanam. Is it not clear? So now this is Vyakhyanam. So now you know the difference between Bhashyam and Vyakhyanam. It is clear in your mind. Now go further. Next Mahabhashyam. Tesham Shabdanam Laukikanam Vaidikanaancha Laukikasthavatu. He has given Gaurashvaha, Purushaha, Hasti, Shakunihi, Murgaha, Brahmanaha, iti. These are the Shabdas that are being employed in Loka. Careful. Shabda means from Varna, Prakriti, Pratyaya, Padam, Vakyam, Avantara Vakyam, Mahavakyam, Parabhasyanti Majjhima Vaikhari, this Dhvani, all these meanings are there. Here, for Shabda, he can offer A, I, U. He can offer a Prakriti or Prachayam. He can offer a Padam. He can offer a Vakyam also. But he is offering only words. First, he gives a Padani. Got it? So these are the words. Gauhu. Tavat means firstly, in the first place. Tavat and Yavat and Tavat two are there. They are avyayas. No linga, no vachana, no vibhakti for them. They are using the Yavat, Tavat, Sakalye, Avadhau, Mane, Avadharane. This is our question. Yavat or Tavat, both these shabdas are used. Yavat means Sakalye completely. In that sense, Sakalye, Avadhau, till that point, Avadhi means that till that point, border. Okay. Mane. Mane means just it. Okay. So in all these senses, this Yavat and Tavat are used. Here in the Prarambha, Laukikas Tavat. Tavat means, firstly, in the first place, let us take up Laukiki Shabdas. What are the examples? Gaurishvaha, Mrugo, Brahmana, Iti. Purushaha, Ityadi. This is given. Then, Vaidika Khalvapi. Vaidikas also. Khalu means purely. Khalu means Nisyartha. Sometimes in Vakya Alankara, from beauty of the sentence also it is used. Okay. Here, Vaidika Khalvapi. Vaidikas are also there. Api means also. Api, Cha, etc. It is called Samuchayaka. Samuchayaka means in the sense of also. Ramaha, Krishnascha. Rama, Krishna also. In that sense, Api is used. Sometimes for questioning also, Api is used. Then Vaidika Khalvapi. Vaidikas are also there. In that sense. Then Shanno Devi Rabhishtaye. Ishe Tvorjetva. Next. Agnimile Purohitam. Okay. Now you see Agnaya Hivetaye. Now he says Vedika Khalvapi is giving examples from 4 Vedas. But first one, from which Veda he has given? Atharva Veda. Shanno Devi Rabhishtaye. This is from Atharva Veda. Paipalada Samhita, something is there. Shaka, Paipalada Shaka. Why should he actually? The author is Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda. Then he is supposed to give Agnimi like Purohitam in the beginning. But he is giving Shanno Devi Rabhishtaye. Why? Because he belongs to that Shaka. Among Brahmins, people, especially in Andhra, there are Shakas, Vaidiki, Niyogi, maybe in Tamil Nadu and other states also. Actual Shakas of Brahmanas are Rik Shaka, Yajush Shaka, Sama Shaka, Atharva Shaka. Got it? So since he belongs to Atharva Shaka, he is offering the example from Atharva Shaka in the beginning. Then second one is Isheto Jetva. And now he is giving from Yajurveda. This is the beginning of Yajurveda. Isheto Jetva. Actually, it means annam, rice, cooked rice. Ishe means for rice. In Loka, it is not used. In Veda only it is used. Urku means Shakti. Urje means for Shakti. Something like that it goes on. Because meaning we are not entering now. Okay? Then Agnimi Ile Purohitam. This is from Rig Veda. Purohitam Agrim Puraha Hitam. Beforehand, he tells you which is good. He is called Purohita. So, Agrim Ide Purohitam. Agrim Ide Purohitam Yajnasya Deva Murtiyam Hodaram Rattanadhatamam. That is the complete ruk. Today, this is the first ruk of Rigveda. Ide means I praise. I admire Agni, who is Purohita. That is the meaning. Edastoto is the dhatu. Isn't it? Now, what is the next one? Agnaya Hivetaye. That is from Samaveda. Ruk is where there is Padavyavastha. First leg, second leg, like that. Saruk Yatra Padavyavastha. No, when Patanjali said Laukikaha, Laukikastavatu, what has he given? Gauhu, Ashvaha, Purushaha, Hasti, Shakunihi, Murguha, Brahmana. That means words he has given. But when he is giving for Vaidika Shabdas, what did he offer? Sentences. Why? For Laukika Shabdas, you are giving Gaurashvaha, Shakunihi, etc. Words only. Padami.
But for Vaidika Shabdas, you are giving Vakyani. Why? That means in Veda, whatever word order is there, it should not be disturbed. Free word order is there in Loka. But in Veda, whatever order is there, fixed. That is fixed. Nobody should change it. In order to say that, suggest that thing, okay, he is giving sentences as example. The question is slightly difficult to understand. What he says is, you said, you pronounced a word cow. I find a cow over there. Cow, you said. When I see at the cow, I find 4 or 5 things, not one. You are saying cow. Which one of them is meant by you? That means, what is the referent of cow? In other words, when you say Shabdaha, cow is a Shabda, you said. Laukakastavato, you said cow is a Shabda. Isn't it? Now, what do you mean by Shabda? So, Shabda Shabdasya Arthaha Kaha. In what sense are you using the Shabda? That is Shabda. You used Gau is a Shabda. What do you mean by that? Question is clear first. Further it will become clearer. Now, Akshepa, raising a question. Gau Ityatra, when you said Gau, you just uttered a word. Kaha Shabdaha, Kaha Shabda Shabdavachyaha, Kaha means Bhakshyamaneshu. We are going to give 4 or 5 options, A, B, C, D. Among them, which one is referred to by the term Shabda? So, Shabda Shabdasya Arthaha Kaha. Let us take Gau. Okay. So, the question is clear. Atha Gau Ityatra Kas Shabdaha. He started Shastram already. Then, Yatat Sasanalangola Kakuta Vishanyartharupam Sashabdaha. There is one Artha. Artha means an object that is tangible. You can touch it. I look at a particular thing. You said Gau. I am looking at Gau. But did you mean there is an assembly of some limbs? Sasana, Julab, that is there under the neck. If you comb it, it will enjoy. That is called Sasana in Sanskrit. Telugu Gangadolu, anyway. So, Langola, tail is there. Sasana, Langola, Kakut. Kakut means hump, which is the upper part on the back of the ox. Okay. Khora is hoofs. Vishani, Vishanam is horn. So, julab, tail, hump, okay, hoofs and horns. The assembly of these limbs I find. That is visible to me. Did you mean by Gau Shabda, did you mean this assembly of these limbs? When you said Gau, I see these things, assembly. Vishani Artharupam, it is a Vastu, it is a thing, it is a Padartha, it is a Jakti that I find. Did you mean that is what you meant by Gau Shabda? Gau? Iti na aha, na iti aha. Iti, I did not say so. Dravyam nama tattva. That is called Dravyam. What did I say? I said Shabdanushasana. Did I say Dravyanushasana? Now you are referring to Dravyam. Careful. I did not say Dravyanushasana. I said Shabdanushasana. What is the difference? Shabda is the subject of ears. Dravyam is the subject of eyes. Iti na aha netyaha. Iti Dravyam, Dravyanushasana iti na aha. I am not saying aha means both past tense and present tense. So whatever you are referring to, an assembly of some limbs, that is called Dravyam. I did not say so. What does it mean? I did not say Atha Dravyanushasana. No, I said Atha Shabdanushasana. There is gulf of difference between Shabda and Dravya. Shabda is ears, subject of ears. Dravyam is subject of eyes. No. Then, he ingitam cheshtitam nivishitam iti tasya shabdah. See, in the same cow, I find three. What are they? Ingitam, kaya parispandaha, movement of body. Cheshtitam, doing some eating the grass, etc. Nimishitam, closing and opening the eyes. Animishaha means devataha. Nimisha means nimesha. So, I find three things in the cow. First, you rejected assembly of limbs is not what I meant by Gau. Now I see these things. Did you mean by Gau Shabda these things, such things? Ah, I did not say that. My God, I did not say Atakriya Anushasanam. Did I say, hey, you are going there? Aha, I did not say Kriya Anushasanam. I said Shabda. What you are referring to is called Kriya. Kriya is Anumanagamya. Just one thing tell me, Dravyam is there. Jati, Kriya, Guna, and Samjna. Four division of Shabdas among them. But all these things would have Dravyam as their resort. Isn't it? Jati, Gotva Jati. Where will you find Gotva Jati? In a cow, Go Vyakti. Separately, the Vyakti, why Dravyam is not said? Dravyam Vyakti both are the same. Why it is not said? Because pure Jati you don't find, nor pure Dravyam. Both of them, Dravyam Jati, both are combinedly seen. Nantarayakatvat. They are combinedly seen. They cannot, they are inseparable. Separately, neither is available. That means when you say Go Vyakti, when you see Go Vyakti, there will be Gotva Jati in there. When someone comes to you and asks, please show me Go Jati, Gotva Jati, then you will take him to a Go Vyakti and say, here there is Gotva Jati, here Vrakshatva Jati, here Striyatva Jati, etc. Okay, that means Jati cannot be seen or shown. Dravyam, it has got Dravyam or Vyakti as its resort. Now, Kriya. Kriya means Chaitraha Pachati. Chaitra is cooking. There is Chaitra Vyakti. He is involved in a particular activity called cooking. Can you separate this Kriya of cooking from Chaitra? Can you separate the Kriya called cooking from Chaitra and show? See or show? No. Kriya, you are listening. Can you show me listening? Ah, that's Shastras. Can you show me any Kriya for that matter? Chaitra Gravam Gachati. Going means starting here, walking some extent, going to some extent, then having some water, then sitting under the tree, having food, etc. Then again resume starting and going and reaching that point. So starting this point, reaching that point. In between there may be sub-activities. If there is some movement or something like that, that is Kriya. Even Bhavati, that is there, that is also a Kriya. Otherwise there will be problem. Pustakam Asti. Actually, Asti means there is no movement, it is just a little like that. But you cannot deny that it is not a Kriya. Nahi padarthaha sattam vicharati. Patanjali says, under Madhuk Sutra, padarthaha vastu sattam na vicharati. It cannot be there without satta. Satta means existence. Can you say Vrakshaha? Someone said Vrakshaha. What did you get? Vrakshaha asti iti gamyate, Patanjali. Bhashyam. Vrakshaha means it is there. So, Katyayana says, Sevatikam asti bhavanti paraha aprayichyumanopyasti. Asti, or in the same sense, bhavati vidyate, all the three mean the same. Although it is not employed in the sentence, asti, it is there, you have to take it. Because without existence, nothing will be there. So, asti will be there. So, no jati, kriya is there, but kriya, anumanagamya. Through inference only you can know. How Garbho Nilutitaha, Patanjali says under another sutram, some lady got abortion. What do you see? What do you find? What is there? Just you have to think in your mind. Oh, like that it happened. Or Patanjali says Garbha Anirluthitaha, because Sandhi Sama problem is there. Nirluthitaha or Anirluthitaha both is same. So not aborted. What will you find? Nothing. But don't you get any jnanam? Yes, you will get a jnanam. What kind of jnanam? Is it through projection? Projection, you don't see anything. Through anumana pramanam, inference. There is smoke emanating from fire. In the kitchen, you have seen. While traveling by bus or train or something like that, marga madhye, bhavata parvate dhomaha drushtaha. Tada bhavata anumiyate atra agnihi parvate dhomat. Because since there is dhoma, there is Agni. Because in the kitchen I have seen, there is dhoma and there is Agni, concomitants they call in modern logic. So, yatra yatra vanhi tatra yatra yatra dhoma tatra vanhi. Wherever there is smoke, there will be fire. But yatra yatra vanhi tatra tatra na avashyam dhomaha tatta ayogalaha. A hot iron ball. Is there smoke? No. If you pour some water, then it may emanate. That's a different question. If you touch also, you will know. If at all one wants to just try. So wherever there is dhoma, there everywhere there is Agni. But wherever there is Agni, there need not necessarily be dhoma. So kriya, separate. You have to separate from the vyakti. What you are seeing is the vyakti. Chaitra's movement is there. No doubt. Chaitra started at A and ended at Z. No doubt about it. But can you separate the kriya from Chaitra and show me? At least see. If you can see, you will be in a position to show. You said kriya also, Baba, you can't see or show, therefore it also has got dravyam as its result. Accepted. What about guna? Guna. There, can you separate blackness from the board and show for me? Tall man, short person. Can you separate shortness or tallness? Ness we use for tava. Okay. Gotvam, cowness. So, guna has got nelam utpalam, nilotpalam. That is what you are giving vigraha. There is lotus. In this, there is blackness. Can you separate the blackness and show me? Daring and dashing fellow. Okay, that fellow, let's keep him separate. Bring the daring and dashing to me. That's what I want to see. Can you? No. So he says, Nechyaha, I did not say Kriyanushasana. I simply said Shabdanushasana. You are referring to Kriya. Earlier you referred to Dravyam, now you are referring to Kriya. You refused to accept Dravyam because it is not so. Kriya also you said it is not so. Now I'll find certain colors are fades. So Shuklaha, white, Kapilaha, slightly black, Kapotaha, slightly whitish, Shukla, Kapila, Kapotaha. These things I find associated with that thing which you are referring to. So we have not decided. Still you are not able to decide what is the meaning of Go Shabda. We are just trying in the travel. When we are going to reach, where we are going to reach, not yet known. But whenever you said Go, I find these things. First you said Dravyam, second you said Kriya. Now there is something like this. I did not say these things, that is called Guna. Did I say Atha Guna Anushasanam? Did I say so? No. I said Atha Shabda Anushasanam. You are referring to Guna. Jalli refer to Dravya, then Kriya, now Guna. So this is also not the meaning of Gau. Shabda Shabda, what is it? What does it mean? This is also not. Yattad Bhinneshva Bhinnam Shabda. Acha, oh, you meant maybe that. Because if I take a 10 or 15 cows, bhenna, separately if I take cows, among them commonly I see one thing. And although it is actually killed, it is destroyed, Gotva Jati, still it is there. So Bhinneshu Abhinnam Yatato, which one? Bhinneshu Abhinnam, Bhinneshu Goshu, Godravyeshu, among so many Godravyas, Abhinnam, it is not separate, common. The Gotva Jati is common in all the Govyakti. That is what he is referring to. Okay. So, Bhinneshu, among Bhenna, separate Govyaktishu, Abhinnam not separate but commonly seen. And Chinneshu Achinam. Although the Gotha, Mr. Kilmore went on killing so many cows. Then he said, sir, I killed all the cows. But still Gotha Jati is there. Jati is Nitya. Chinneshu, when you just destroy all the cows, Achinam, it is not destroyed. What is that? Then he says Samanya Bhotam. It is just Samanya. Samanam Samanya. That means equally seen, commonly seen among all these things. It is called Samanya. Did you mean to say that one Go Shabda Artha? So now he says Inyattatu Bhinneshu Abhinnam Chinneshvachinnam Samanya Bhotam Sashabdaha. Did you mean that commonly available thing called Jati? Samanyam, Jati Jatancha Samanya Amarkosh. But the thing is that if it is continuously available without change, that is Nitya. Akruti Namasa. Jatyakriti Vyaktayastu Padartha. That Nyaya Sutram I will give you tomorrow and explain next class. Okay. Jati, now later what happened? Jati Meva Krutim Prahu. This is from Shloka Bhattakam. Here Kumar Bhatta said, why are targeting unnecessarily? Akriti is nothing but shape. A plastic cow, for example. There is Akriti is there. In a living cow, Jati is there. That is the only difference. But you may say there is Gotvam in a plastic cow or wooden cow. So what? No heaven falls. That is what is taken by Kumar Bhatta. So here Patanjali takes both separately in same places, both commonly in some places. So that is called Akruti. I did not say Atha Akrutyanu Shasanam. Did it say so? No, I said Atha Shabdanu Shasanam. That's all.